Season 2 is here, and last season I became the new Atletico Madrid manager with the goal to make them better than Real Madrid and FC Barcelona by winning the league and Champions League. We managed to get third place in Season 1, but we were terrible in Europe, getting knocked out the Champions League group stage and then the Europa League quarter-final. We did manage to win the Copa de España, beating Barcelona in the final. We have 3 brand new kits this season, quite literally brand new, as they have a different sponsor. As we finished third last season, and we now have signed a deal with Turkish Airlines. A 2-year deal, also giving us an extra 32 million per season to our transfer budget. So if you're looking forward to seeing these brand new kits, then stay tuned. The transfer budget we have this season is 150 million euros. That is including the extra 32 million from Turkish Airlines. And going into this season as well, we can only make 3 signings. Yes, that is including the summer and the winter window. So we should probably this window make 2 signings and then 1 in January. The strength for the side is very good. We have a lot of amazing players, pointing out Antoine Griezmann, incredible stats last season, even better from Morata. This guy scored around 35 goals. Was it maybe 36? No, he scored a lot. And then there's Depay on the right hand side and the left hand side. He backed 19 goals. He did very, very well. He deserves to remain here this season, be one of our main players. You probably think, why is Lamar on the right hand side when you do have Nico Williams? This guy has been incredible in the Euros, incredible in the league as well. Well, he got a big injury last season, put him out for 5 months, couldn't play for the remainder of last season. But he's back. He is fit. That right-hand side is not his, as we'll put Depay back there and Nico Williams on the left. The rest of the side, the midfield, the defense, especially the goalkeeper. Lots of good players on the bench. This squad is very good. And now we have loads of players back from loan. And a lot of you guys are going to bring up Joao Felix. What are you going to do with him? Well, to Diego Simeone, they fell out. They just did not get on. How he wanted to play, how the manager wanted to play was very different. Therefore, he went on loan to Barca and he wants to permanently leave the club. But guys, I'm the new manager. Diego Simeone is long gone. And as we know, the side under me plays good, attacking, fun football. A player like Joao Felix would be a pleasure to use in this side. So if we can convince him to stay, then we will use him. So I drop him a text saying, Joao, welcome back to Atleti. I want to arrange a conversation about your future here this season. And he responds saying, sure, boss, let's meet before preseason. Now, going over to social media to look at the fans' expectations for this side for this season. No, we haven't made any signings yet, but the majority of the fans feel we will finish 3rd in the league again. Okay, that is very, very boring. They believe we'll reach a quarter-final in the Champions League. That is very different to last season. And they also feel we can defend the Copa de España by winning that again. The progress in the Champions League would be nice and winning the Cup, but I want to do better in La Liga this season. But that's what the fans want. The important bit is what the board want from me, because if I don't meet that, then I could be out of a job. They want me to get top 4 again in the league. As we know, we have to get Champions League football. But more specifically, this year, they want me to be in a title race. But if we're not, that doesn't affect my position at the club. They want me to reach the round of 16 in the Champions League minimum. If I don't, I'm out. And for the Cup, they just want us to challenge. Now, look, with this squad we have at our disposal, and a budget of 150 million with players to go out the door, by the way, that's going to go well over 200. With 3 signings we can make, we definitely can achieve that this season. Now, if you guys feel we can and you're excited about this season, then drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. For signings to make, we have a bunch of players already on the transfer shortlist. But this is from last season. I don't want to sign any of these players. We know more specifically now what we need, how we play, and what we want to do this year. And just to highlight Angel Creel, we met up the other week and he told me he was very disappointed about his playing time last season. And with Morata's form, Griezmann's form, and the attacker's form, he feels the best thing is that he moves away. And I agree. So he's on the transfer list. He's 83 overall, 29 when he played. I can't remember how he did last season, but I feel we can do all right without him. And anyway, look at all these other players we have in striker, like this Samu, who is an exciting prospect. And Simeone, I'm pretty sure this is Diego Simeone's son. He's loan listed. If you take that off, he is showing great potential. But as he is Diego Simeone's son, let's put him on the transfer list and get rid of him. I'm joking. He's got good potential, so we'll loan him out. So Correa's going, but that backup striker role is filled in. Samu can slot there. Now, Lamar, I'm actually moving to a cam because I feel he could play that role pretty well. Let's say we have a Griezmann injury. We have Barrios and Vermeeren as the two young center mids on the bench. This season, I want to see them get more game time. For wide players, we have Diallo, of course, we signed him, and Riquelme, who I did not realize he was 81 overall. So I apologize about not playing him. You guys have mentioned this. But guys, there is one big player, one big position in this side that I feel we make a new signing. We move him on, and it is Koke. He's been at this club for so long now. He's been a great servant. He's the captain of this side, so I don't know how this is going to go down, but I feel it's time to move on. He is 32 years old. So I meet with him and I say, Koke, this is hard for me to say because I know how long you've been at the club, but I'm going to decide to sell you this season because I feel it's time for a change. And luckily, he replies saying, boss, that is absolutely fine. It's set to be moving away from the club, but I wanted this anyway. After winning the Copa de España, I feel that's a good way to leave. Just like that, that is another player on the transfer list, which means we have to find a new captain now. Now, don't forget, the window will be open next episode. Any tactical suggestions, signings, players to sell, or the new captain, get all your suggestions in the comments down below. Our first transfer offer for Angel Correa is severe, so staying in La Liga, and honestly, just under 45 million is quite a good offer. Could we possibly push that to 50 million, or is that a stretch? It seems a stretch. Okay, what about 47.5? And they say yes. Looks like he's off to Sevilla. And Simeone is off to Real Sociedad for 2 years. Now, Lino is another player I have no plans on playing. Left mid, left back, he just really does not suit what we want to do. And 45 million. Our budget is going to be like 300 million at this point. And now I have Liverpool coming in for Koke. Not sure how much more we can get because his contract is expiring, but 45, they say 41.6. What about 42.5 million? They say yes. Another player leaving is Soyuncu. That is the latest one. Frankfurt, 15 million. All the others have left also. So that is now 313 million in the transfer budget. But it's safe to say we don't have many players. We have 4 reserves, that bench, and a side that needs a new captain, a new CDM. If we go to our current shortlist, the CDMs we have is Højbjerg from Spurs. We don't even know his rating. That tells you all you need to know. Neves from Al Hilal. Can we bring him out of retirement? He's 27, 86 overall, would cost a lot of money and doesn't have much pace. But he's a CDM, so it doesn't really matter. Or Kamara from Aston Villa. 3 years younger, is more mobile, would cost less as well. Very good player. Another option could be Moise Caicedo. It hasn't been an amazing transfer to Chelsea, so it would be interesting to sign him, bring him to Atletico Madrid. We know how good he did at Brighton, and we know how much money Chelsea actually bought him for. Let's wait for this scout report. But as pre-season is about to start, I meet with Joao Felix to discuss his future. I say, Joao, how do you feel about staying here at Atleti? Because that's what I'd love you to do. I can find a place for you to get into the side. Boss, that's what me and my agent have been going over. I do like the thought of playing under you and your system. I also don't mind going back to Barca if they had the money to buy me. What security do I have in the side? What position and what player will I be challenging? I have a vision of you playing on the wing, specifically the right wing, battling that position with Depay. Boss, that is very tough as Depay is very good, but I like a challenge, so I'm in. Felix, 84 overall. We have converted him to a right winger now. Depay, 84. This is going to be so tough. We could even play Felix at cam. We know he can do that. He can play on the left. Look, we're going to have to do a lot of rotating this season. And there it is in the media. Joao Felix snubs Barcelona to stay with HRS at Atletico Madrid. With Angel Correa leaving, we now have the number 10 freed up. I'm going to give it to Nico Williams. Joao Felix gets number 11 and Tamalama number 8. Okay, this is big. Llorente's release clause has been met by Liverpool, and that release clause is 86 million. He's 29 and yes, has some of the best stats in the game. This guy can play anywhere. But for what it's Liverpool, so to keep it realistic, he probably wants to leave to go there. But no, but we have so many young midfielders. I feel that Vermeeren or Barrios would be able to slot into this position and flourish, become the player we know they can be. But again, you just look at this guy's stats and he can play literally everywhere. With 79 defender, we could even put him at CDM. And he's a very good CDM who is very good at going forward. Guy can play on the wing or he could play at striker. But I've done it. As you guys tell me off for not playing Vermeeren or Barrios, he's going. Llorente is joining Liverpool. Release clause paid 86.1 million. Wow. But we now have 419 million euros. One thing I haven't pointed out, with Azpilicueta leaving the club and Soyuncu, we have Hermoso, Jimenez, and Todibo. They're the only centre-backs we have. So we need to go out and sign a young third option centre-back and also a CDM, which you guys need to let me know in the comments about that. Okay, the moment you guys be waiting for, the new kits. Of course, you've already seen the home kit in the menu, but here it is up close. Very bright, vibrant colors, of course. The red, white, and blue. Turkish Airlines as the sponsor. It's quite simple. It's got the new badge as well that they've gone back to, or it's a new one, or the old new one. It looks good. It is very similar to that one. And here's the away one. Antoine Griezmann, number 7, with the green kit. Another very nice kit. In fact, all 3 kits were inspired by the 3 kits of the 16-17 season. Just slightly inspired. They're not the same. I just really like those kits that season. And here's Depay with the 3rd, which is a very different kit with the blacked out sponsors and badge and even the black font on the back. Slight pattern on the shirt, but overall it's pretty good. And of course, we cannot forget about our goalkeeper, Jan Oblak. He's got the short sleeves. You guys know I'd never buy a goalkeeper shirt. This is nice for a goalkeeper kit, but I certainly would never buy it. Let me know in the comments what you think about all the new kits. Look at this. Our first game of the season is Bilbao in La Liga. We want to have a strong start. We did not last season. Morata, he could be in behind here. Oh, wow, Morata. Oh, I wanted to go on the volley. If we didn't, that would have been a goal. I can tell he's going to be here this season. He's going to be back. He's going to score lots of goals. That's a save. Here's Griezmann. Just look at that ball control. Incredible. Now he's found Morata. Still Morata into the box. Smash it in. Post. What a goal. Morata with the opener. That is just sublime. He has smashed that in. The keeper really couldn't do anything about that. Now Nico Williams. Look at that run there from Ronaldo. Now into the box. Griezmann. What an assist. Ronaldo. Griezmann makes it 2. This is looking a lot more comfortable now this season. A good break. A good preseason has led to a good start to the season. Ooh, that's a goal. Yeah, keeper didn't even dive. That's a goal back, Bilbao. Passed it around the box. Completely done us there. Oh, no, you're joking. It's 2-2. We've gone and bottled it. This game was in our control. That is an absolute joke. Dreadful defending again. Now, this season, the defense is something we have to work on. We said that at the end of last. Hermoso and Jimenez, perhaps this partnership just isn't it. Todibo is the other man. We signed him last season as our first signing. Perhaps he needs to have his breakthrough season now. But we do need to sign another young centre-back. Haydo would have been my preferred option. 18, 88 potential, but he's at Real Madrid. We're not going to get him away from there unless we loan, which there wouldn't be any point in doing that anyway. Scalvini, the young Italian, is at Chelsea. 40 to 53 million. If we were to sign him, how much game time would he actually get? Or we could go for an older option like this guy, but he's just moved club. Forget that. But I don't want to spend too long on this, so we're going to go in for Scalvini here and try and get this deal done. I'm going to say just under 40 million, 48. I mean, under 50 million, but we're going to have to meet 50 million. If they counted 53, they accept it. And here's our first signing of season 2. Much needed after that last performance. I'm telling you that. This was one tall guy. And to just look online to social media, the fans overall agree with this signing, and I'm very excited to see him play. Oh, wow. Could we have a bigger test than this? It's Real Madrid. We are at home, and as you can see, they have 0 points, so they lost their first game of the season. Let's take advantage of that. We will make a change in the midfield. Lamar will come in. And we haven't mentioned it, but Nico Williams last season, yes, he had the injury, but before that, didn't really play that well and score that many goals. I'm going to take him out here and bring in Felix. But wait for this. We are going to have a complete new centre-back partnership of Scalvini and Todibo. Yeah, Felix. Big pressure on his debut. It's an early opportunity. Joao Felix, tight angle, goes to hit one. Probably should have passed it, but that's a good start from us. Now here's Lamar. Whips one back post. Look at that. Morata with the goal. 1-0. What a start, Atleti. Fantastic corner routine there. Whipped it back post. Yeah, no one can do anything about that. Morata with his first of the season. Joao Felix versus whoever that is absolutely smoked him. Look at the pace. Look at this from Joao Felix. This is good. Joao Felix! Top corner! It's 2-0 Atleti. I don't know who they played in the first game, but they lost and they're going to lose this one again because we beat them in the first fixture last season. Look at that. Top netting. He smashed that in. Griezmann in behind there for Joao Felix. This could be 3. Lobs the keeper. Oh, what a goal. 23 minutes in and it's 3-0. I do not believe this. Antoine Griezmann with a ball through the middle there. Fantastic. And the audacious chip. Are we still going to bottle this somehow? Look at the confidence at the back here of these centre-backs passing this ball out. This system, this side, it works so well. Okay, now here's a bit of defense to test. Can our centre-backs stop this? Oh, that's going to be a goal, surely. Yeah, dreadful. Well, I said it would be a test, and they just pass it straight through us. It's almost like we're too wide. We're just spread out. Here they come again. This could be them. 1 goal behind us. I don't believe it! It's 3-2. Oh, we could very well be bottling it. It's Darwin Núñez. Oh, this is a joke. Right through the middle again. What is Todibo doing there? We need to hire more defensive staff. That's what I've decided. Here's Felix into the box. Pulls that back onto that right foot. Still Felix goes to hit one. What a save. We all know what Madrid do. We all know that they own Atleti. This is unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was too good to be true when we're 3-0 up. It's unbelievable. Bottle Job FC! What on earth is that? And we're actually giving the ball away now. We are giving it away. You need to get a tackle in. There's one thing getting a point, but losing the game! Oh, I'd cry! This is a joke! This is just appalling! A dreadful performance. Referee's gonna blow it. Of course he is. There we go. Atletico Madrid bottle it again, even with a new defense. Moving over to social media. Yeah, the fans are not happy about that. Some want me out. Some saying my defense sucks. And another saying Real just owns Atletico Madrid. Oh, look at that. Achieved 11 stars. Ideal 21. For defense. There is a 5-star defensive coach right there. Hire him. Oh my goodness, there's another. Get him in. We've got another 5-star. We've got 21 out of 21. See, I need to do this more often. If you keep checking, you eventually get maxed out coaches. Another problem is CDM. Who are we signing? Get your suggestions down below. Is it someone else other than anyone on the shortlist? Caicedo is 82 overall. Would cost around 50 million. Would be a very good signing. So get in the comments. You guys looking forward for next episode? Subscribe if you're new, turn the bell on. Want another video to watch? I highly recommend you click this here. Me winning the league with Arsenal, beating Man City to it, full movie right here.